So I'm feeling like you are high priestess and they are wondering how you stay up, how you remain living good, conscious, self-aware, how you remain undefeated. You're still on the field, undefeated. Even like you're probably the last one standing out here and you're still actively going. People are wondering hold on, are you about to win the race? Are you about to dominate? Listen, are you about to get crowned royal? Literally, really. Are you about to take all of them down and you alone leave back out of all of your teammates? And you look like you are not backing down anytime soon. They're wondering how you managed to outlast so long, like literally, and you look like you still have, like you look like you can still go for another decade or whatever. I don't know. Like you look like you have not been losing any sleep. You look like you have not been using any of your powers out there. And people are wondering how you manage to remain undefeated, especially in the spiritual battlefield. They're wondering, they're looking, and they're wondering. Some of them, like I said, were your own teammates, whatever that means, your own family, your own workmates, people that were doing similar things to you, with you, to you. And they see you still up there, and you look like you have, like, I'm telling you, it feels to me like for them, the fight was hard. Like they got knocked out of the game real quick. They were unprepared. But you are still out there, like you're dancing, like you're doing some Tai Chi, like you are managing the energy out there. The energy out there is not managing you. You look like you're dancing. You're flowing. You're empowered. You're in power. And you also have love coming in. And you just look undefeated. And high priestess, high priest, people are wondering how you manage to remain emotionally stable, how you manage to not care what people think. Who are you? Where did you get this power from? By now you must be depleted. You should have run out of steam, run out of confidence, run out of breath, run out of energy, run out of reassurance, run out of protection. But you just keep looking like you're not even doing anything but dancing with the air, dancing with the forces. And the same forces that knock these people out of the game. Some of them, like I said, some of them that are watching you and wondering at your boldness and some type of mysterious dance kind of protection that you're in right now, they're also learning from you. So some of them are your so-called friends, and some of these people that are wondering are also the ones that are up against you. They're trying to report back to their people, like she's still standing up, he's still standing up. We're and they sort of outnumber you, and you're still going. I wish I could demonstrate to you what you're doing with your hands or whatever work you're doing. You're still going, like, and they're coming at you. Like that song, I came to win, but maybe you didn't even know that you came to win like that. You just keep tapping into the best parts of yourself. I can do this. I can do all things. Okay? That's the energy you're in. There are people that try to be like you. They tried to match your energy. They try to be steady like you. Steady, like stealthy. How you manage certain situations. They try to copy you, model you. They take notes. Scientists study you. I keep telling you, you're a breakthrough yourself, and you're an anomaly. You're something to be studied. Okay? How you adapt, how you get new skills and proficiencies, how you don't give in, I think you need to take it easy. Because you have people so impressed that they may think to challenge you, to see, just to see what you're capable of, to see what you can't do. And they've already tried to send in multiple forces against you at one time. They've tried it. And you're still balancing. I don't know if there was one time where you lost balance. I don't know if even when I saw you step back a little bit, or what seemed possibly could have been a stumble, or it could have been a dance move. I feel like I have never seen you stumble once or fumbled. And so the forces that are coming up against you, they're breaking, because now they're breaking their concentration, because they're starting to talk about you amongst each other. They're starting to talk about you amongst each other. So their concentration on you, to continue for pushing forces on you, it's lessening, because nothing that they do affects you. Nothing, not a zero, zilch. And then on top of that, you seem to be aware of them. Because I think most of the times they try to fight you like this, you're unaware in some way. You don't even talk about them. But you seem to be very aware of them. So they're talking among each other. They're breaking up. They want to send back information to the so-called boss. Because there seems to be some type of a boss energy. So they're trying, maybe a woman, they're trying to get back word to boss now, to like send back a message like, boss, we've been doing this for ages. And this person, this high priestess or high priest is not budging. They're not budging. Like all your chakras, imagine your chakras are spinning, 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 wheel of fortune. You're not running out of energy, resources, talents, skills, flexibility, and all of those things. You're not running out of it anytime soon. You are it. You are it. And they're learning that about you. And so some of them were wondering, should they pull their energy back or should they reinforce it? That's where they're at now. That's what they're thinking. Magician, I'm telling you. Magician, they're starting to feel like they're no match for you. They're beginning to study you, because these people were people I thought that they were powerful, more powerful than you, you know. They never gave you no credit. They thought it was going to be easy to just get you in a net, reel you in, and that's it. You would fall for their tricks, because they thought you were not self-loving, you were not self-aware, like maybe everyone else, even themselves. You are teaching these people different. These are people parts of secret groups that want to recruit you, manipulate you, control you, deceive you, handle you, groom you, because that's what happened to them. You are the one that is making these people see hope that there are other options, which is me, my option, me. I choose. You're making people see that the people that have been on you, targeting you, oppressing you for so long, because they were paid to do so or told to do so, just so that they can rope you in underneath one of their sort of like legislation or whatever, one of their deals or one of their spell or whatever. They just want to encircle you, corner you until you give in. They don't want you to be of yourself. And it does not matter what these people, some of these people, you went to school with them, you know. You and them were somehow the same, but different. You are your own magic. And I'm telling you, these people get frustrated. They go back to complain, you're too stubborn. They can't deal with you. They don't want to deal with you. They go back to complain to the people that are trying to capture you. You're too hard to deal with. They can't manage you. You talk too much. You ask too much questions. You know yourself too much. You're not afraid. You're too confident. You're too real. You believe in, you have faith, you have faith. You don't need them, you're grounded, you're stable, you're self-aware. You're not afraid of any magic or any threat because you are the magic. I feel like they really try to make you come back to give your energy to them. Maybe to struggle. Ooh, to struggle. Five of diamonds, to be out in the cold, to be needy, to go for a job, to whatever. Like, it's like I can see these people watching you like from another building. They remind me of some like mob boss or so, but they're watching you from another building. I hear training. And they're trying to groom you to make certain decisions, but they don't want to. They're undercover trying to do it. They don't want to force you to make it seem like they're forcing you to, but they want you to do things their way. Anyway, so it's like you're just matching their energy or you're just telling them no. Yeah, Empress. You're telling them, listen, I'm doing this my way. And they're thinking they think that you don't have a way. It's their way or the highway. But you do have a way. The way is the way. I feel like you don't care about their way. And I feel like you're going to make it big your way and you're not even trying to show them anything. You're not even trying to prove yourself to them. They just need to leave you alone. Get off of your back. But maybe it's all good. You are showing these people, listen, I am life. Can't you see me living? What it's like they're trying to make you feel like you're not enough, you're not doing enough. When you're doing all and then some. Most High is telling you this. Most High is telling you this message. Like you're going out there in the fields, but in the wilderness where you connect with Most High. And your Most High sitting having a conversation, sharing with you, having biscuit and tea, sitting around and sharing with you what these people think and feel about your lifestyle. And you and Most High having a little laugh, ha ha ha, telling each other stories. Most High is wanting you to know that you are protected though. These people watch you, copy you, and when they cannot copy you enough, when it gets hard to take down the notes and the brain start hurting them from studying you so much, they try to come in and change you, to throw you over. But they can't. And your energy is not attracting that. So there are people that were trying to use magic and it's like it doesn't work. It doesn't really, they put in all this effort to gather up this mighty power and this mighty force. This black force too at that. And then they go room to send it off. And I don't know what happens to it. I don't know if it reaches you. Strength, look. Strength and the magician, two of a kind. You see, this is your power. Everything this you meet, you match them with it. Queen of Swords, King of Swords, magician and strength. You tell them who I am. You tell them who you are. You tell them who I am. Yeah, that's what they're learning. They're going back, they're reporting back and they're like, boss, she is blah blah blah. They're repeating what you say you are. She is the strongest, boss. She's the strongest, boss. She's courageous, boss. She's bold, boss. She's fertile. She, fertile, beautiful, bold. They're going back to repeat your affirmation of self to the one that's trying to send whatever they want to send. Okay. You don't know. You have so much power. You're so attractive. You're so marvelous. You pick up a lot of energy too. You're so smart, do youth. You're like the best. You're a champion. Productive, creative. And this death energy, like people thought that because you're so stubborn, then they, one of them might have thought in their mind, since you're so stubborn, then they're gonna plan to annihilate completely. They thought that, but you see, these people, they didn't know that their own anger would get them in problem with people that are watching them. They get themselves in trouble, hermits, with the law, just by trying after your life, your fertility, your productivity, your strength. Because you stand firm on something, they're trying to make you crumble. But it made Most High upset. It made Most High upset in some way. Like, how dare them? And they really tried hard. But now they're just going to have to keep reflecting for the life that they wanted to keep you trapped in, and or who they wanted to say you are not. You are no longer trapped underneath their charms and their spells, because you are your own charm and spell. Like, they can no longer project onto you, because you are projecting onto yourself and your environment, and they are not you. You have so much courage. You've grown up so much. You've learned so much about yourself. You're not afraid of expressing yourself. You have so much courage. Your voice, your roar is really meaningful. You stand for something and you're supported by faith. And you're strong and inspiring. And the people that wanted to stop you, they're sort of running out of energy, out of ideas. They really thought that you were trying to compete with them, or they thought that you were going back up against them toe to toe, but you never were. They were always out there with themselves, competing with themselves, judging themselves, projecting onto themselves the whole time. While all you're interested in is taking back your power and rising and being the best of yourself. And so the Most High, the air, the spirit supports you, the intention supports you forward. So they cannot prosper. And some of them are ashamed now with this death card. Page of Wands, Eight of Wands, Hermit. They're ashamed at what they thought to try, because they were out of control of their own emotions. They're ashamed now of how little they think of people and of life and of themselves, and how out of control of their own feelings that they are, that they had to turn to magician and deception and betrayal to feel empowered. And you don't. You don't. It's true. So they're considering, should they lay off of you, because they feel like they wanted to be angry at you. And watch your temper today, or don't. And be obsessively trying to make you their problem. Well, you're not. Anyways, we'll see what happens next time, though. If any of this message resonates with you, like, share, comment, subscribe. I feel like they just wonder, because I'm telling you, the death card, they wonder how you're staying up, how you're staying active, how you're still this is why the Empress and the Strength, you're a star. You are an unbelievable star. You're a star that is giving off you're your own world. You are your own life. You are your own world. You have your own energy in store. Your own energy has your own intention. You are filled up with yourself. You are dynamic. And so people feel triggered by you, because they cannot creep into your energy, infiltrate you and manipulate you and control you and get you to care about how they think, so that you would do what they want you to do. And some of them are so inspired that they want to change and be more confident and courageous like you. But then they feel like they don't have the discipline and the courage to do so, so they get exhausted quickly. Anyways, have yourselves a good one. I think we should shuffle to see. So you have defense and protection, and you have something coming to back you up, like this message, to back you up, defend you, protect you, nourish you, right? All the best on your journey.